Today on Prehistoric Life, we open up in the Isles of Britain, specifically England. As you can see, forests have started to emerge, but there are still some remains of the plant life from back way before the dinosaurs. Down in this foliage is an iguanodon, laying down and resting, looking out for its herd. Iguanodons would need to fear little to naught in this habitat, being one of the largest animals. But here comes two animals that would have eaten this amazing creature, Baryonyxes. But so far they are not paying attention to the iguanodon, as this individual has something more important to do. That is why you can hear his stomp. Usually, dinosaurs most of the time are silent when they walk, due to the fact they have pads on their feet to allow them to be silent. This individual is walking closer to an iguanodon, being followed by some Eotyrannosus. A Hypsilophodon runs off, sensing the upcoming struggle. Off in the clearing, two iguanodons have entered in for a drink with the rest of the herd. At this time of year, they start to mate. This individual may get lucky, as he has just started to emerge some of the blue elements. As you can see, he's still a bit young, which means he might have to skip out on this mating season. At the other side of the river, lots of Baryonyxes and Eotyrannosus have grouped up for feeding. A carcass has been left on the side of the river, and they are picking off the scraps, as they would come here all the time to do so. You see, Baryonyxes and the Eotyrannosus that lived here would not have been so wellly grouped together like this. But what brings them together is a large mating display. Hypsilophodons reign wild. But it's up to the individual to catch their prey. And on the riverside here, you can see 3 polar camphuses. These, along with Iguanodon and Megalosaurus, are British staples in dinosaur culture. This individual is eating. And this one here is trying to get a nap in, whilst the sun seems to be going down. But they have to remain wary, as there are many dinosaurs around willing to take a shot at them. Hypsilophodon bask in the river's water. This is a brilliant sight to behold. we are lucky that we get to round here. On to the British plains, now covered in flowering plants. The very first to ever exist. Allosaurus wouldn't have seen these wonders. But the dinosaurs here, like Hypsilophodon, do get the honour. Now, over here, you can see that this individual iguanodon is sleeping. Her browny stripes allow her when she was young to blend right into the foliage. But now she is much prepared to fight Eotyrannuses and the occasional Baryonyx. She's a hungry fella. The Eotyrannuses is exploring this area. Usually, two predators like Baryonyx and Eotyrannus would fight. But food is plentiful, and it isn't worth the energy. Especially since the Baryonyxes fill a much different niche. The Eotyrannuses are much more equipped to fight with their bulkier friends. Meanwhile, Baryonyx is designed primarily to be a fisherman. Yep. If we are lucky, we'll be able to see the day's catch. This group are stumbling, looking for a good place to fish. Smelling out, this individual looks for the smell of fish. But couldn't find anything. Because whilst the river is plentiful, it does not mean that just anybody can collect the fish here. Over millions of years, they have become wise to the tricks of Baryonyx. This shows that over time, anything can happen. Now we can tell the world from a pterosaur's view, and we can tell that our Eotyrannus is looking for the hunt here, but is unable to find the cat. Just in time. He finds a familiar face. Another Eotyrannus. But both of them smell each other's scents and move away. This area has become too infested with predators, and it has become hard to hunt. Maybe they'll get some luck over across the hill. with Pentasaurus. This animal is absolutely incredible. Its size dictated its place as the hardest creature to kill of early Cretaceous England. You could fight, you, even some of the most experienced predators, like Eotyrannus and Baryonyx, would not dare to challenge this creature. But as time goes on, these creatures slowly fall down the rabbit hole. You see, for every large herbivore out there, like Preostorc, its name meaning monstrous lizard, Eotyrannus meaning dwarf tyrant, Baryonyx's meaning heavy claw, Iguanodon meaning iguana tooth. This creature would soon meet a match for it. As age weighed on heavy on individuals, they would eventually succumb to predators and enemies. But for now, they are all safe, a part of the herd. But these two have wandered off. They are a part of a different herd. They are males who have specifically came here to find a mate. They see that the iguanodon are grouping up and hope that herds of other animals like them will appear. The British Isles will stay this way for millions of years, slowly changing into what we know them today. And soon, these animals will go extinct.